Been a couple of days, maybe a week, I think, since I've done a vlog. So I think it's important for me when I do these that I've got good subject matter. It's very easy to kind of just go on and feel like you have to constantly be doing stuff every day, and it gets a bit much. And sometimes I'm doing a lot of courses at the moment in self-development, watching a lot of inspirational material. I'm trying my best to kind of really get myself to a much better level of consciousness. And in the process of doing this, I watched a movie with Jim Carrey, and it's about the kind of Jim Carrey and Andy, it's called, and basically about the process he went through when he was making the film. And he said something along the lines in this that really resonated with me. It gave me something really poignant to actually think about. He said basically, we can do something we love or do something we hate. And we can lose our job or fail at either. And you can spend a whole lifetime doing something you hate and fail at it and be miserable. Or you can spend your whole lifetime living your dream and succeed or fail. But it's a lot easier to give your life to something you love and something you're made to do. And in the process of that, find some level of stability and self-worth. It's a lot easier for you to kind of do what's expected of you, especially if you've got kids and you've got a family and you've got a wife and you've kind of, all of these things you've kind of set yourself up in, thinking these are going to be the things that are going to make you happy. And if they do, and that's all you need, and you're blissful and you've obtained everything you want, fantastic. But in the process of being able to supply the type of lifestyle for them, you tend to destroy the type of lifestyle for yourself that you would rather have. If you manage to find a job, a career, and something that truly inspires you, and you make money at it, and you can supply all of the happiness to your family, you're going to come home as a person that's so much happier in yourself. Representing that, can you imagine coming home happy every day, representing love and happiness? And you bring that through the door instead of the misery and the stress of your job and how that destroys you and it ages you and you die younger and you have to spend more money in your life and get into more debt in your life to try and make yourself feel like it's worth the misery of your job. And this is why the world basically is in a really bad position, because we keep buying shit to cover over shit that doesn't mean shit, instead of finding some shit that we want to do and living with that. It takes a very brave person to live his dreams. It takes an even braver person to be 100% themselves. The biggest issue we have as humanity is the moment we feel the need to truly step out and be who we are, we're exposing our true selves, our true passions, our true beliefs, our true knowledge. And for people not to like that, you have to be strong, man. You have to stand up and be really strong. You have to be prepared to defend yourself and to be the person that you've always dreamed about being. It's so easy to hide behind a religious book and a Bible and a Quran and all the other stuff that's out there. So easy to stand behind all of these beliefs and to say, this is what I am. I read this book, this is my identity. But is it really? I've read a lot of stuff by Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, and lots of different psychologies. I'm going through NLP, self-development. I've watched loads of stuff on YouTube, and I watched loads of enlightening kind of messages coming from people like Jim Carrey, which have just discovered himself, discovered the reality of what I've known most of my life. And I've been constantly trying to talk to people about it, but I haven't had the eloquent language and nature within me to be able to understand the truth that was inside me that I wanted to share with other people. Finding my own truth was the greatest gift I ever got, but it was the hardest burden to carry. In that process, I realized as my core shook that it was going to be a difficult pathway. I was going to have so many disbelievers. So many people that wouldn't believe that I'd maybe obtained some level of enlightenment and self-knowledge. It's so easy to see what you want to see and not listen to the words and see the person that's in front of you. We've got so much internal dialogue, so many perceptions, so many ideas, so many concepts, so much tied up and invested in this lie that most of us live. It's a great shock when you find out that your career isn't an identity. The money you earn isn't an identity. The car you drive isn't an identity. The tattoos on my skin isn't an identity. The body I am in isn't an identity. These are things that just happen to be real at this moment. But when you buy a new car and that car doesn't satisfy you anymore because the manufacturer makes a new one, and you go out and you invest your time, your life, all your earnings, because your earnings, every bit of money you earn is time you've been paid for. You can't get time back, but you can always get more money. Money doesn't buy you time. It buys you things. It can take you to places. Money can give you subsistence if you decide to take the money and turn it round to benefit you in an enlightened way. Not like at Christmas where everybody buys each other presents. Why don't people turn around and go, well, half of the money I would have bought presents for, I'll look at a really good charity, I'll look at something really worthwhile investing my money in, or I'll put that money on the side in an account, and if I see a homeless person that really looks like they need a good night's sleep, I'll take them to a charity shop. I'll buy them some clothes from the charity shop. I'll walk them to the front door of a hotel, and for one night of their life that person is going to feel like a human being instead of a piece of scum stood on the side of the road which people will look at. Why don't people with money, why don't people with more concepts, they all want to do stuff, we all talk about it, but nobody really steps up to the challenge and do it. And you can say, what are you doing right now? I'm trying to turn my life around to get myself into a position where I can help a lot more people. And if I can do that by becoming successful in my career, where I've got more money, then I can actually do more to help people. Because once I've got enough money coming in by doing life coaching and personal development and supporting people, I'm going to be able to be free to do more free stuff, helping people that come in, and I won't have to charge them because I'm earning enough money from the stuff I'm doing. I know I need money to survive, but survival is totally different to attaching myself and my self-belief and my self-image to that, thinking that that's going to make me happy. We have to be responsible for our actions. That's maturity. When people say grow up, be mature, what is their concept? Be boring, dead, sitting in the house with your slippers, smoking your pipe, waiting for retirement, and then you're going to retire miserable because you've wasted your entire life doing a job which you didn't really want to do. Well, excuse me for swearing, but fuck that. Fuck that. I'm sorry to tell you, that's not the way to live. Turn the TV off in your house. Turn that shit off and start reading. Turn that shit off and do something with your life. Step outside the door. What do you think you're going to think of when you're on your deathbed? And what's going to be the things you're going to remember of your life? Well, I was good at watching TV. Are you joking, like? Are you really joking? And that's what you practice. You practice watching TV. And you're going to say to yourself, I wish I would have spent more time doing stuff that was worthwhile. Well, you've got that chance right now. And what are you doing about it? You've got that chance to truly do something amazing with your life. And if you want me to give you some coaching to help you to see the possibilities of what you could become, and you're willing to make that change, give me a shout, because this is what I'm here for. I'm going to do my best to tell you how you can help yourself. But it's not going to be me doing the work, it's got to be you, because I've had to do this work myself. And I expect you to be able to take responsibility for your life and to move forward. But I can give you guidance, that's all I can do. I'm not the answer, I'm just the tour guide. Your journey is your journey. And you can make it what the hell you want. You can be whatever you want. Watch this space. I promise you, I will do something amazing with my life. You just watch this space, because it's going to happen. And when it does, you're going to say, oh yeah, I believe in you. It's happening already. Things are moving already. I'm gaining more and more supporters in the areas that I want. And these people are supporting me not because I'm trying to be cool. I'm not trying to prove anything right here. I'm doing something very dangerous in society. I'm being Nick. I'm being who I am. Nick was a name I was given by my mum and my dad. Nicholas Dewi James Payton. That's what I was given. That was my name. So if that was my name, and that was the identity, and as Jim Carrey said in there, you're given a name, you're given a direction, go to school, do well, get qualifications, and fit in. Don't upset me, by the way. Fit into my concepts as a parent, fit into my ideas as a parent, and don't rock the boat too much. And be happy, become a doctor, become a nurse, become something that I can actually tell people you are. It's so difficult for my mum and dad to see me now as the person I am, moving in the direction I am, but they give me support because they could see that the first time in their life, their son is truly being the person that I am meant to be. And I really hope that you can find what I've just found, that truth, the same as what Jim Carrey has found, the same as many other people are finding. There's a new movement happening. Get on the train now. Let's move forward. Turn that TV off. Put your mobile phone down. Or if you have got it up like now, watching something on YouTube, watch shit that's worth watching, that's going to open your mind, open your eyes, and make you see the bigger picture. Because right now, TV and everything that you're doing is putting you in a trance state. You're being hypnotized by the media. You're being hypnotized by everything that's around you to stop you from thinking. That's why it feels so nice when you sit in front of the TV, because you don't think. You become brain dead. But the problem is, if the stuff on the TV was there to enlighten you, to give you a higher level of consciousness, you'd wake up tomorrow a little bit better than you were the day before. But you don't. Only you can make that choice to turn over and put some stuff on the TV that's going to get your brain in a better place. Only you can do that stuff. You make those choices to keep looking at shit, and guess what you get put into your brain? Shit. It's an incredibly complicated, self-absorbent thing that you've got sat back there in your subconscious, and every single thing you put into it changes the way your consciousness works. And the moment you start taking responsibility for that, and you start looking outside the box and realizing that all of this isn't real, all of it, the whole picture that's been painted isn't real, none of it. It's all a concept and an idea controlled by a media which want you to remain in a trance state till you die, because you're easier to control then. Or you can take the risk and start doing stuff like I am. Stand up, speak up, and believe in yourself. Speak the truth and be the truth for yourself. Have an amazing day, and I really hope you like my video. Share it and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because from now on, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be speaking a lot more truth. And if you want to see what I'm going to do, you subscribe. You'll always get a notification when my next video comes up. By the way, I didn't do my hair. This is how I got out of bed today. I just thought to myself, fuck it.